But once you gather that courage, you say, I don't care. I really don't care what happened. I'm going to do it, think later. And then once you end up, that's when that charisma, that's when that charm, that's when that experience, that's when that confidence really show up. When you already end up, when you break the ice down, you say, I don't care about what happened after this because I'm in that dope. You hear me? And YouTube Zell, what it is, your boy Zell, man. We spin it again and again and again whenever we get talking on my communication. Yes, Lord. Today's top video is all about the secret mindset of taking risk. Now, first, before I tell y'all the secret mindset, I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna explain what a risk is. A risk means an action. This I'm paraphrasing. You take an action that has an uncertain outcome in hopes of succeeding. That's what a risk is. That's paraphrase off the dome. And a mindset is the way you think, the words in your head that you tell yourself. So obviously, when you want to take a risk, you're going to think about the potential outcome you can gain, but you're obviously going to also think about what you can lose. And see, most people get stuck on what they can lose instead of thinking about what there is to gain, and that's why so many people are stuck. But let me tell you the secret. And a lot of millionaires and billionaires don't even want you to know this. They don't even want you to think like this. They want you to be scared. They want you to be a coward. They want you to put your tail between your legs and act like you don't have anything between your legs. They want you to act like it's flat behind, like you got a gas. You don't got a gas, alright? You got a tube with you got an antenna with some balls on it, alright? That's what we are. As a man, that's what you have, alright? So, like I said, you have balls, so you gotta drop them. You gotta drop them. You know what I'm saying? So, you have to tell yourself, all right, I can gain a lot, I can lose a lot. I'm fine with the loss. I don't care about the consequence. And once you tell yourself you don't care about the consequence, that's when you tell yourself, right, take the action, think later. Do it right now, think about it later. Because your body is very adept. You know, your mind is very strong. Look at these cards. They don't want y'all to hear this knowledge. Your mind is very strong, but your body picks up on things that your brain already has memorized. Muscle memory. You see, you have brain memory. Your brain's a muscle, but you also have bodily muscle memory. Meaning, once you talk to this girl that you're scared of, once you break the ice, breaking the ice, the hardest part about talking to women. Once you break the ice, everything else is just skill. Everything else is experience. Everything else is just, I've been here before. Shit, I don't care. I've been here before. Once I'm already talking to her, it's easy. The hardest part is breaking the ice. That's what they don't want you to know. That's the hardest part about talking to a woman, breaking the ice. But once you gather that courage, you say, I don't care. I really don't care what happened. I'm going to do it, think later. And then once you end up, that's when that charisma, that's when that charm, that's when that experience, that's when that confidence really show up. When you already end up, when you break the ice down, you say, I don't care about what happened after this because I'm in that dope. And a lot of people don't want you to know this. And let me give you a story of how this really has worked for me. The first time I ever shot at a girl, I ain't have no confidence. But I was watching a lot of self-improvement videos. Like, y'all probably watching this video and y'all scared to talk to females. So it's a repeated cycle. I'm just glad somebody gave me the knowledge and I can give it to y'all. So it was always said, like, once you break the ice, everything else is easy. If you attractive enough, bro, you can do the bare minimum, and a lot of girls going. That's the truth. So I said, how you skilled, how you doing, blah, blah, blah. Bro, I didn't know what I was talking about. But it worked. I got a number. And bro, if me with no experience can do it, I'm sure you can do it as well. So, that being said, it's just a mindset thing, bro. The things you tell yourself in your head, the simple things. Some people don't really like positive affirmations, but affirm yourself positively all the time. You don't have to do it out loud, just do it in your head. Affirm yourself all the time, you know. Don't let people deny you. And if people try to deny you, embrace yourself every time. Accept yourself. Self-acceptance is the most important thing. There's a serenity prayer about um letting go the things that you can't control and having the courage to change the things that you can control. So if you cannot control somebody's response to you, why would you worry about their response? If you can't control how somebody's going to think about you, why would you worry about how they think about you? You know? The only thing you can do is prepare yourself the best so you have the best chances of winning. That's for anything. Let's look at these major athletes. What you think their confidence come from? I mean, a lot of it is just bold arrogance, but most of their confidence comes from the fact of the work that they've put in. You see, if you're doing something challenging and you haven't put the work in, you're not going to be confident about it. That's like when every day you got the guy who gets home from practice and just eats some fast food, but you got the guy who comes home from practice and does even more work. He do the drills that they was doing at practice by himself. In fact, he does other drills they don't even do at practice, and he does it over and over and over again, rep after rep after rep. So when you get into the game, who's gonna have more confidence? The guy who does the continuous repetition. Bruce Lee said he fears not the guy who does 10,000 punches one time. He fears the guy that does one punch 10,000 times. Repetition, consistency, patience, the fruits of your labor, bro. You're going to sow what you reap. You're going to reap what you sow, I mean. The fruits of your labor. You know what I'm saying? If you put enough work into yourself, talking to women going to be easy. If you put enough work into a skill, starting a business is going to be easy. If you put enough work into socializing, talking to people, going to be easy. If you put enough work into your body, you're going to look good. So, bro, listen. The secret mindset to taking risks. Don't care about accept the consequences that can happen. Give yourself positive thoughts. And act before you think in that situation. Act before you think when it comes to taking that risk. Because if you do too much think, you ain't going to ever act. But if you act before you think, you don't have time to slow yourself down and have self-pitiful thoughts. So, bro, practice these things continuously. Practice these 3 virtues, and your life is going to change little by little by little. And you might think that you're only progressing by little, but some people not progressing at all. So all those little progressions, you got 1 progression, 2 progression, 3 progression, 4 progression, 5 progression, 6. And when you progress slowly, you lose it slowly. Versus somebody who got a fast, good amount of money, didn't know what they was doing, got it by luck, and they lost it just as quickly. If you ascend quickly, you'll descend quickly. If you ascend slowly, you'll always descend slowly, and you might never descend at all. Man, like, comment, subscribe, and share my shit, man. We on the road to 1,500 subs. I'm gonna get them off here too strong, man. I love y'all.